Thank you for tuning into RippleTube, brought to you by Ripple Videos. My name's Patrick. If you can please like and subscribe, especially if you're a law firm looking to learn more about video production work or podcasting. We're going to be sharing insights and gear reviews and different things like that. So click that notification bell so that you're always up to date on our newest videos. So you're a law firm owner and you see the value of YouTube, or you just want to try it out. And so you're trying to start your own podcast and be on YouTube. And so you're thinking, what do I need to get started? And you look at all these gear reviews, what you would like in your studio space, how you would like it to look, and you get quickly overwhelmed. So here I'm going to share some equipment that you can use in order to start one. Now, to be honest, this video could be like 30 seconds long because one of the most powerful tools that you have is right in your pocket all the time. And it's one of these guys. Now, I'm trying to live a little digitally minimally, and so I'm trying to not doom scroll and be stuck on these things, living more of an analog lifestyle instead. And so yours is probably a lot better than mine, but regardless, your phone is one of the most powerful tools that you have, and you can use it to film your podcast. Just make sure it's horizontal for YouTube. Unless you're making something like a YouTube short or a TikTok, then obviously vertical is the way to go. Now you're thinking, I don't want to use my phone and like use up all my media space or whatever it may be, and that's fair. And so the other tool is actually this thing, and this is called the Lyra by Hollyland, and this thing is actually pretty cheap. It's only like $150, and it attaches to the top of your computer and it acts as a webcam. Now the cool thing about it is it actually shoots 4K, and it has a little app that comes with it where you can set a background or change color or anything like that, and it has actually pretty good quality, and so it has follow focus and everything. So all you have to do is plug it in, make sure it's connected to your computer, and you're good to go. It comes with this little magnet piece, so this thing clips right on, and it also has, if you need to, a little screw here on the bottom for you to be able to screw it to a tripod or something if you want to do that instead. But it's a pretty awesome tool. It's really cheap and it looks great. Now, a quick tip is it's not always about just the gear, and framing is also very important. You would like to have it as close as possible to eye level, and if you can't get it to eye level, on level where you are, it's best to have it a little higher looking down on you. We know that we're used to having Zoom calls and stuff like that, and so the laptop's always on our laps or like on our desk and stuff, and the camera's always looking up, and you don't want that, especially not for podcasting. It's best to be framed up similar to I have here, where it's eye level. I can see myself in the monitor up here, and this would be better framing for it if you are going to do this. So don't think you'll just get the camera and will look awesome like this every time. So you got your camera, you got your framing. Another important thing to make things look great is lighting. You want to have, clear lighting on you. You don't want to have any too harsh dark shadows unless you want to make it seem dramatic. There's always discussion up for creativity. But one of the things I like to use when lighting, they're very portable, they're awesome to work with, is these little aperture lights that I'm actually using 2 of right now to light this whole thing. So this is my one set to the blue to give this cool little blue background here in the back, and then I have one up here on my camera that's kind of lighting my face here, and they're really awesome. They're almost as pricey as the Lyra. I believe they're each like $175 or something. So if you can get like anywhere between 2 to 4 of them, it'll be great. It'll give you a lot of options for colors and setups and stuff like that. But as you saw, they're really small. They can fit in your luggage or your suitcase easily. Just have them kind of magneted in your office. The other cool thing about this is these actually have magnets on the back, and so you can basically magnetize them up on your curtains. I've used it for very funky setups. They also have the little screw on the bottom too if you wanted to put them on stands or on light stands or tripods or something as well. We have 2 here. I have one on the camera and obviously the one in the back here that's laying here that's lighting up that blue background. But they're really cool, nifty lights. They're small, they're convenient, and there was also a great way to light this. As you can see, I'm pretty happy how this turned out. And so you can do the same with yours. The other thing that's really important, and I would say even most important, more important than the visuals, is your sound. So if you are going to invest in anything and you really are in a pinch and you're looking for one thing to buy, it would be invest in sound. Now, there's several options here. You can have this like podcasting mic I have here. This was an Audio-Technica. I think it's called the 8T2040 or something like that. The industry kind of standard, you can say, is everybody's using the Shure microphones that is on Joe Rogan and almost every other podcaster is using. I believe those cost about $300. This one cost me about $200. So they're not bad, but obviously you're going to need the arms and all these other setup that could be a little complicated. And the point of this is to just showcase simplicity so you can just get started. And so one of them are the Hollylands, ones like these. DJI makes them as well. So does Rode Mic. We both use the Rodes and the Hollylands. This is an older generation, but these are also great. They cost like, I believe now, because they're an older model, they're like $79 or $80, and they automatically connect. They come with these little microphones with a magnetic back, and you can just magnetize them onto your shirt like this, and you're good to go. They also come with a little transmitter that plugs in right into your phone. And so for convenience, if you are using your phone, you can plug one of those in right to your phone, pop one of those lav mics, and you have really great audio quality. And that's basically all you need. I have these little lights, like I mentioned before, on the top of my camera, on the back here to give a little color kick. I have the mic. If otherwise, I would use the lav mic. If you want to see the use of my other lav mic, I used it on my previous episode, on the first one I released. And then you can also get something like this. Now, you put this together and your setup looks great, but another thing that's super important is the type of content you will release. Now, this is a completely different beast, and I'm not going to get into it in this video. I'll make a separate video about that. And another tip is that consistency is key. Do not expect immediate success upon posting your first one. Anytime I start a new channel, almost every time it only has, 5 views, 8 views or whatever. The important thing is that you show up every single time so that your audience can participate with you and be engaged. And that is most important once you get some of this stuff set up. So I hope a lot of this proved helpful. If there are any other law firms out there that have their own setups and stuff that they see successful, please share your tips and stuff on the comments below. Would love to kind of interact with you guys, see what everyone else is doing. If you have any questions as well, give us some video ideas. But if you enjoyed this content, please subscribe, like the video, and join us on this journey to help your law firm grow. And I hope to speak to you guys again very soon. Thank you again for watching the whole video. As a reminder, my name is Patrick Blonsky. I'm one of the co-owners of Ripple Videos alongside with my partner, Kurt. We do cinematic content specifically for law firms. We have over 5 years of experience doing it. We love working with the law firm market. So if you need help in your content or, podcast and setup like this and you don't want to do it for yourself, please reach out to us. We'd be happy to help you. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and I look forward to speaking with you guys really soon. Bye.